This is my Kona Blue 2018 GT350 that I've owned for about a year now, and I absolutely love it. Every time I get a chance to drive it, it has never failed to make me smile. I mean, this thing is absolutely perfect the way it's built. As you can see, my wheels are very dirty. The only thing I did to this car was actually strip down the PPF that was from the previous owner and I installed a new PPF on it. But other than that, this car is pretty much stock. I didn't really do much to it. All I did was wash the car, do the PPF ceramic coating. I also did the resonator delete on this car, which is much needed because it's quite quiet from factory and it's annoying how quiet it is. And then also the taillights was just a must because this is a 2018 GT350, which didn't have the updated taillights because they never did the facelift taillights and headlights on this one. So that's what I did. I did the facelift taillights on this one. Also did Eurospec to match the stripes, which actually went quite viral on Instagram, which is pretty cool. With the time I've spent with this car, it has been absolutely amazing. I know it's crazy to say that. I know you think it's just a regular Mustang, but this 5.2 liter V8 has been so reliable. I love it so much. So long story short on how this became my dream car was back in 2016. My dad and I went to Barrett Jackson when this car first debuted, and they had two of them, I believe. I believe they had one with a beautiful white with the blue stripes in the middle, and they also had another one flipped to its side so you can see the undercarriage of this car and the exhaust setup. I believe that one was one I fell in love with. I know it was on the side and all that stuff to show off the car, but the cool thing is that was Ford Performance Blue with the black stripe and the white stripe on the outside, which is crazy because I've always wanted a blue Shelby GT350. Now specifically this one. This is my Kona Blue 2018 GT350 that I've owned for about a year now, and I absolutely love it. I think this is the perfect all-around car from daily driving, road trips, to taking it to the track. So with that said, how did I obtain this car at the age of 24 years old? Let me tell you, bad financial decisions. Nah, I'm just kidding. I do sales for a living, especially with cars, and the best part is when I work with cars, I get to see cars and also cars that get traded in. Unfortunately, this got traded in. If not in my situation, fortunately, it got traded in. I have been looking for a Kona Blue GT350 with the black stripe, white stripe in the middle, infotainment system with the Recaro seats. Extremely hard to find in that configuration because everyone didn't really do the entertainment package on this vehicle, which is the touchscreen in the middle and the CarPlay and all that stuff. Most people just wanted to get into a GT350 as fast as they could, so they would option this with the white stripe, or they would option this without the stripes in general, without the Recaro seats and all that stuff. Anyways, long story short, I didn't realize there was only 80 of these in the world. Now, in this specific configuration, there's only about, from what I've seen, 19 with the black stripe, white stripe on the outside, and also Kona Blue with a little bit of the Recaro seats and all that stuff. So 19 of these, and one fell into my lap, which is insane. Now, I have put about 25,672 miles on this car, and every single drive has been an absolute dream. This car has fully lived up to the hype from everything. I mean, it is absolutely comfortable from the Recaro seats. I did a 10-hour drive to and from Monterey Car Week. It has been absolutely amazing. I love it so much. I mean, to everyone that's always asked me, is it worth paying for this car? And I'll always say 1,000% yes. First month of ownership, I took this to the track with Driven Project. So shout out to them. Thank you for the invite, and tracked the hell out of it. And it surprised me. It was keeping up with a lot of people. Obviously, skill issue. I was still new to the car, so I didn't really want to push it, but I will say I was keeping up as much as I can. And this was so fun to track. Now, after the track day, 2 months later, what I did was I actually deleted the resonators on the car because it was way too quiet. I mean, I was getting drowned out by everyone around me. And also my friend, Ken, has a resonator deleted GT350, same like mine. His is a 2016 with a Voodoo 2, just like mine as well. And it sounds fantastic. So I went ahead and bought a H-pipe resonator delete, and it sounds so freaking good, and I would not want to switch it out for anything else. Now, during the 6-hour drive up to Monterey from California, this thing did absolutely amazing. I mean, obviously, if you guys know car rallies, everyone's doing the speed limit, wink wink, And this thing was keeping up with Huracans, 720Ss, I mean, modified vehicles like GTRs through the corners and everything. And as soon as we got to the vineyards where you got the twisty roads, this thing outshined most cars aside from the obvious GT3 and GT3RSs. I mean, this thing was absolutely fantastic. And what made it better was I was following a Heritage Edition GT350R, and wow, these two both had resonator deletes and they sung in unison. I love it so, so much. Now, I will say the only hiccup that we had during the Monterey Car Week was when my fuel pump B failed. Not only did the fuel pump B fail, I got from Monterey all the way down to Arizona and it did not fail once, which is absolutely insane. This car was driving 10 hours straight down here to Arizona, and Shelby did not fail me whatsoever and leave me stranded in the middle of nowhere. I safely got it back to my house, and the very next day I took it to Ford and she's all fixed up. The only other hiccup it had was the AC line. It actually got pinched during maintenance from the previous owner, and unfortunately the AC stopped working while I was driving in the middle of summertime. But thankfully, I had that fixed as well. But other than that, the only thing that's expensive about this car is obviously the tires and the oil change. The oil change runs me about $289 per month. As you guys know, this is a 5.2 liter Voodoo flat plane crank V8, and it drinks a lot of oil. With that small overview of my car and my ownership history with this vehicle, let's go for a little drive, listen to the car. Let's appreciate this vehicle the way it's supposed to be appreciated. I mean, like I said, the year of me owning it has been an absolute dream. I love this car so much. Now, I will say, if you are planning on getting one, make sure you get extended warranty, or you better have a really good mechanic, because sometimes there's little quirks. It's at the end of the day, it's still a Ford. So, but other than that, let's go for a drive. While we're on this drive, let's talk about some things I love and some things I hate about this car. Now, I don't want to spoil it, but there's only little things I don't like about it. It's just quirky little things. One of them being every time you start the car, the valves automatically close, open, close again. Sometimes I wish they would have a mode to where the valves would be left open, because I do want to hear the car every time I start it. They're always automatically closed. This car is quite loud from factory, and then I deleted the resonator, so it's even louder, which makes this absolutely hilarious. Another thing I absolutely hate about this car is probably cost of maintenance. Now, obviously, I own a Shelby, so it's not going to be as affordable as it should be. There's a thing called Shelby tax, and I get hit by it every single time. But yeah, one of the things that I just don't like is, I mean, I have to spend $280 almost every month because I almost daily drive this car. So with that said, maintenance cost, quite expensive. But other than that, this car, again, has been fantastic. So another thing that I don't like is really up to the driver himself, the miles per gallon. If you're younger, you do tend to daily drive this vehicle in accident because it's such a fun car. Just know that you'll be probably at the gas station every 2 days or so. And I'm not even joking. I mean, when I first owned this car, this was before I owned a Raptor to daily drive. I was at the gas station maybe every 2 days, maybe a day and a half. I mean, I'm not even heavy footed either. I was just driving normally, and it's just the way it is. I mean, this thing gets about 17 to 18 miles per gallon, so it's not really the best with gas. But again, as the saying goes, it's more miles per gallon than miles per gallon. So if you want to sacrifice a little bit, around 50 to 60 bucks per fill up, hey, that's up to you, man. That's why I bought a Raptor, so I could get better gas mileage. And I know you guys are gonna say, oh, you bought a Raptor to save money on gas? Boy math. It's just much better to daily a Raptor than a Shelby. So now, as per mentioned, little things that I hate. I would say the full-on suede steering wheel and the suede seats, they do look nice, they feel nice, but for daily driving, it's quite annoying because I have to maintain it every single month. I'm literally prepared to switch this out for a leather steering wheel. I don't like matted things, and this steering wheel is starting to get matted again. That means I need to get my detailer on this car. So like I said, short list of things I hate about this car, but let's go with things I love, and that's the sound. I mean, The sound, it never ever fails to make you not smile. Listen to that. I mean, this car is ridiculous. I mean, it revs up to 8250, 8,250 RPM. Ridiculous. This is such a perfect car when you're driving through Big Sur, Monterey, because not only can you control the exhaust through the valves so you don't get pulled over by Monterey PD, you can also make it loud when you're going through the canyons, which is fantastic for this car. I mean, the downshifts are so aggressive too. Listen to that. Oh my gosh. Now, another thing that I love about this car is the space. I mean, with the Recaro bucket seats, the amount of space that you have is absolutely perfect. The trunk space is absolutely perfect as well. I mean, I fit 2 suitcases and all my camera equipment for my road trip to Monterey. Everything fit, and I also made a little bit of space for all the things I was gonna buy, like for example, souvenirs, clothes, if an extra bag or something like that, and they all fit in my car comfortably. Now, the cool thing is, I had a full trunk, and half of my seat is full on that side. And my friend Jordan, who's 6'4", fit in the back of my car during car week, which was absolutely clutch because one of our friends decided they don't want to go anymore. So we used my car as the shuttle for some of my friends if there's more than 3 people going, because my other friends had a 2-seater Porsche. So this thing was absolutely perfect for transporting people and absolutely perfect for the road trip. Now, I will say, this does have the Recaro seats, so that means this should have the uncomfortable seats that this car comes with, but it's not. It's not uncomfortable. My passenger was able to sleep through the whole entire drive to and from Monterey on the Recaro track package seats, which is ridiculous. These seats are so comfortable. My dad loves driving this car because it's so comfortable, it's daily drivable, and so easy to drive. I mean, it's the best car you can buy. For this price range, it is a Grand Tourer, which is hilarious because the 350 was marketed to be this amazing track car, which it is. It is an amazing track car. But at the same time, it is so comfortable. You can drive this every single day. And I mean, in the 10 hours of me driving this car, not once did I need to stop to stretch or anything like that, but because I needed to either use the bathroom or because I needed to get some gas. Now, I know I just complained about the gas mileage, but I will say the adaptability of this vehicle is fantastic. When I was doing the road trip, it was all highway miles. And when I was doing highway miles, this car was getting an average of 24 miles per gallon, which is probably the most fuel efficient GT350 out there. That is so funny to me to know that my friend who's owned his GT350 since 2016 asked me how the hell I did that. And to his response, I said highway miles and very, very light foot for the rest of the drive because fuel pump B was failing. But it was really cool to see 355 miles in a full tank. Now, I don't want to bore you guys with all the facts and statistics of this car because everyone already knows about it. I'm just sharing my year of ownership with this car, and it's been absolutely amazing. So if you're thinking of getting one because you want to drive one daily, or you just want to drive one often, or it's just been a dream car of yours, this car is absolutely perfect, man. I could not recommend a car more to anyone else but this car. Obviously, for the $60,000 to $70,000 that you're going to spend on a Mustang, because at the end of the day, it's still a Mustang, this is my perfect car. I mean, I had a choice between the Aston Martin V8 Vantage or this car, and the V8 Vantage was around 2013 to 2014. It was also a 6-speed manual dogleg, and that also is another dream car of mine because of Need for Speed Most Wanted. This was a dream car of mine because of Forza Horizon 3. It was one of the first cars you get to pick from the start. But I ended up choosing this car. Not only was this car widely available to me, it was the perfect spec, the right time, right place. Now, another thing I love about this car is probably the drivability. I mean, for the adjustable dampers and the MagneRide suspension, it is fantastic. You can definitely tell the difference between normal mode, comfort, and also sport and track mode. I mean, when you're on track mode, this car becomes such a stiff car. It's the funniest thing ever because you're like bouncing around the whole entire car. Then you put it back into normal, it's comfortable, just like this, to where my camera's not bouncing around anywhere. I'm able to talk and I'm able to make this video with you guys. So the MagneRide suspension is a plus. One last thing I absolutely love about this car, enthusiast loves this car. The amount of compliments I get, I mean, even normal people, they love the color on this car, as it is the Kona blue with a black stripe with a white stripe on the outside. And again, I will say this, it is a rare color. So if you get the right color for this car, everyone will compliment you. You'll get so much attention because it's got the Shelby badge rather than a Mustang badge. Because as you guys may know, I did own a 5.0 back in 2022, 2023. And the car was fun, don't get me wrong, full bolt on and everything. But I didn't get as much compliments as this car. Shelby pulls everyone to love this car, which is amazing. So those are the things I love and hate about this car. Very short, very quick, and to the point. There's not really things I hate about it. Like I said, those little things are so fixable. I mean, aside from the rattles here and there, at the end of the day, it's still a Ford performance product. So there's gonna be things like the plastic rattling, all that stuff, which is quite annoying, but still, I mean, you kind of forget it when your car sounds like this. So with that said, if you guys have any questions about this car or any questions at all throughout my whole ownership, please let me know. Please reach out to me. Again, I am so happy to answer a lot of your questions when it comes to the ownership of a GT350. I mean, like I mentioned all the time, this is one of the best cars I've ever bought through and through, all in all. I mean, this is just perfect. Just perfect. I mean, you can't hate this car. I love it so much. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hopefully I didn't yap your ears off. This is just my personal review after owning a Shelby GT350 for a whole entire year. So again, if you guys have any questions, any suggestions of more videos that I should make, please let me know in the comment section down below. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys in the next video.